Hey guys, Stephen Tony here, and I am back with my modest Gianni Garko collection video. Now, I want to start off by saying that I actually intended to do this one last week, but the day after my birthday, I caught some sort of cold and I mainly had lost my voice, so I waited until I pretty much got it back, but I am very pleased and excited to share my Gecko collection with you. It is something I haven't really seen anyone else do on YouTube. So here it is. It's small, but it's nice either way. And first, I'll start off with the two non-westerns Garko made, and the and the first is Waterloo. Now, I have it on both DVD and Blu-ray. The DVD I'm keeping because it was the first ever import I got directly from the UK, and I just love the color. I enjoy history as much as I enjoy films, so I am very pleased to keep this one. But in Waterloo, he plays a somewhat small part as a lieutenant in, I forget if it's Napoleon's army or Wellington's army, but he does have a secondary supporting style role in it. I actually first saw this my sophomore year of high school. My history teacher loved showing films when he could on certain time periods, and apparently he always shows this when he talks about Napoleon. And I remembered being very captivated by this as a kid. I was probably 14 or 15 then, but I just I liked it a whole lot. Rod Steiger made a very excellent Napoleon, and as many of you know, and some of you who don't, the film is about when Napoleon is first exiled, and he tries to come back with the Battle of Waterloo, and all of this, other stuff ensues. It's a really good film. One I highly recommend for anyone to check out, like history buffs, film buffs. It's good all the way around. Now, the second and last non-Western I have of Garko's is Fernando Jalillo's The Boss. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack, although it isn't a DVD-sized case. I did own the DVD box set from Raro, but those discs had all sorts of issues, and the only Blu-ray I could find at the time was this one from Germany, which I do love. I absolutely love the red and black contrast, and I always loved this cover. It's simplistic in some fashion, but it is really cool. Somewhat underrated Polizio Tesci, in my opinion. Like Henry Ray Silva. Henry Ray Silva is great as the leading guy in it. And Richard Shanti, of course, is always good as the mob boss. And Gargo plays the corrupt police official in it. It's more of a supporting part to Silva here, but he's still great in the role, and I like it a lot. I haven't seen it in a few years, but I still enjoy it. Have to hit in again eventually, but yeah. So that's The Boss, great crime film. And now we move on to Mr. Gargo's Westerns. And I actually happen to have two of his earliest efforts in this really nice German set. The Django box. I actually found this on Amazon Germany, brand new and sealed. The seller was initially asking for 90 euros. I shot him an offer of 83, and not only did he say yes, he actually he actually took the price down to 80, which I was really surprised and happy about. And I am so glad, and I am so glad I have it. I hunted this for a while, and I am so happy to finally have it. And the two Gargos on here are $10,000 for a massacre and $100,000 for a killing. Now, I liked 10,000 for a massacre a bit better than 100,000 for a killing. Not that the latter's bad, but there was just something more interesting to me about it. I have to admit, I was surprised that Garko used the American name Gary Hudson. I know he picked it because his one favorite actor was Gary Cooper. I forget in the interview he does on the set about how he chose Hudson, but his own name is cooler, I think. But 10,000 for a massacre, as we all know, he plays a similarly named Django guy, and he shakes after this Mexican bandito, played by an always good Claudio Camasso, who has purportedly kidnapped this guy's daughter. Um, it's just really good. I had a blast the first time I saw this. I was really, really impressed by it. It was Garko's first ever, now that I think of it. And he was just like, he blew me away in his first ever outing. It's really good. And the ending, oh, that is a really well done ending there. 100,000 for a killing is a sort of pseudo sequel. It paired up Garko and Tomaso again, but they played brothers, and I actually thought it dragged a bit at some point. I mean, overall, it's entertaining, but I thought they could have cut at least 10 minutes out of it, but it's still good. Just not as good as their previous flick, but like I still enjoyed it. This, of course, only came with the Italian audio and German audio, but the subtitles for English speakers are actually quite good. As with the English subtitles for the Gargo 2-part interview. So yeah, really cool set, and two good early westerns for Mr. Garko. Okay, and the next set I have here is up here. That's the German title. It's actually called $1,000 on the Black. And Garko actually plays the villain in this one. His name in the film is actually Sartana. It's not really a precursor to the part we all came to know and love him for, but it did spark the name. He and Anthony Stefan play brothers, and Garko's the crazy one, and he framed his brother for a killing, and his brother comes back to seek revenge, only to find himself having to save the town who shunned him as well. This is pretty good. My only complaint is that the director and co-author of the script, Alberto Cardone, he focused a bit too much, I thought, on the really screwed up relationship that Garko and Stefan's brothers have with their mother. I just thought they focused way too much on that. But other than I like that, it's still quite good. Really interesting take on a sibling rivalry and hatred. It's definitely worth a check out. I know that it's supposed to got a Blu-ray at some point in the future from a company in Germany whose name is escaping me, but it's still worth a look for anyone like one who's curious. And Garko is just like, he plays a great bad guy too in this. Like, he's like, he's crazy up to the hilt in it. Like, he has like a very ragged grin on his face, and he's almost always dressed in black. Wow, like, which I thought was cool. Cool. So, okay, and the next one is actually quite different for Garko. It is this film here, Cowards Don't Pray. Again, a German set release. He plays a guy who has just come home from serving in the Confederate Army in the Civil War, only to get hit on the head by some rogue Union soldiers, and to see them start to rape his wife, only for him to pass out, and when he wakes up, he can't recall who did it at all. And these two brothers try to help him out, only to like only to see him go crazy. I have mixed feelings on this one. It's really ambitiously done. It's very well made too. But I mean, Garko did great playing the crazy villain here, but a tagline for it is that like he was a good man, made mad over his thirst for vengeance. I really didn't sense anything that made his character a good man gone bad. We only really see him normally for maybe the first 5 minutes prior to the rogue Union guys breaking in and attacking his wife. I mean, I get like how much he loved her, but I mean, I didn't really sense anything that he was a good guy gone bad. And this here is another example of a film going way too long. It was almost 2 hours in length. And again, they probably got to cut at least 20 minutes out of it. But like, it's still an interesting watch. It's cool seeing Garko as a very different form of a villain. But like it just felt a bit long. Okay. Okay, and next, I come to what really catapulted him to fame, and that is the first Sartana film. Now I do have the box set from Arrow. I just took the uh, guys out to make things easier. Um, really good one. It's not my number one out of the franchise favorite, but it is still very well done, very well written, and has an absolute solid cast. I mean, like, it's not only Garko, but you have William Berger, Klaus Kinski, Fernando Sancho, and even Sidney Chaplin, Charlie's son. I really liked Gianfranco Parolini's concept of having Sartana kind of be like a ghost. I really thought that aspect was well done. It's a really solid first entry in the series. The two bankers trying to steal their own money, and trying to put the blame on these two rival gangs led by Berger and Sancho, with our ever clever Sartana right in the middle of it. I mean, there are just red herrings after red herrings in this, and that's what really makes it good. I really liked the twists in this one. One really solid if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, and here is my favorite, actually, of the entries. I thought this had a really solid plot. I know Parolini was upset that they made Sartana into a more James Bond type of character, but he's still great. I thought his tricks and his gadgetry were really cool. And for the story, basically somebody frames Sartana for a bank robbery, and he teams up with his old friend Bloody Ben to find out who framed him. Really clever mystery style story. And again, has a great cast. Gargo's back as a Sartana. Frank Wolf in his final Western, playing his buddy in it. He's great in it too. And of course, there's Klaus Kinski again in it. Here he plays a gambler who has loads and loads of bad luck. He's almost always losing in the film. Very different role for him, and I actually got to say I actually liked him in it. He actually played someone who was likable. Still grungy at points, but he had good qualities to him. Also in also you have ex strongman Gordon Mitchell as a smooth, stylized southern bounty hunter who fashions himself more as a big game hunter. His part was too small, but he still made an interesting impression. Same with Jose Torres as Shadow. Again, both of the again, I thought their parts should have been bigger, but hey, the time they were in the film is still damn cool. So again, solid entry, must see. Okay, and here is the fourth film in the series. After Sartana's coming, trade your gun for a coffin with George Hilton. Still good, but we're talking about Garko's film here. Again, has a solid mystery around it. And that's as to why and who, in fact, killed a miner for his supposed gold strike. And again, has a very clever, and I honestly didn't see it coming twist towards the end. It's still though solid. Probably slightly less than the first two Garkos, but again, still fun. Lots of gadgets, lots of card tricks. Not as impressive a cast as the first two, although one regular Luis and Joni is in it as the sheriff. Still fun though. I enjoyed this one too, a whole lot as well. And we come to the end of the saga here. This I have to say is actually my second favorite after the second film, and again, it has a mystery in it. Sartana has to find out who set up an old pal of his as the patsy for stolen money and rifles. But again, not all is what it really is. And again, a good cast. Including Garko. We have the always lovely Neves Navarro, the Grand Spanish Lady of the Italian West, in a role that might have not done too much justice to her talents, but she is still great in. Genre stalwart Piero Lulli plays the friend of Sartana's, supposedly being framed, but again, is he telling him the entire truth? A really solid end to the genre. I have to. Oh no, I'm sorry. Show the series I have Lego to say. Sartana really heads out on a bang here. All sorts of new stuff. He does still great gadgets and card rockery, and how he solves the mystery is quite cool actually. And again, like all of the others, a must see. Okay, and to conclude this video, I'll show you Stefan's last special entry in the genre of the Italian West, and that is those dirty dogs. And here he plays a very new type of character. He is actually a practicing Muslim who calls himself Corano. He's not, I think, Arabic in it, but he does follow the he does follow the religion of Islam, and he's helping these two army guys save a general's daughter from a Mexican bandito. This is a bit of a loopy western because it kind of goes up and down between seriousness and comedy, but it's still fun, to watch. And Garko is actually quite good in his part, as he always is, really. And I also want to hand a shout out to my friend Sebastian Hasselbeck, who is the founder of the Spaghetti Western database. He actually helped me in getting that set. And Sebastian, if you do ever see this, I am eternally grateful to you for helping me out with this. I'll always be grateful, and I am so happy to have you among my many online friends. This is just a very cool set, to have, and I am forever thankful to you for helping me out. And that does it for the time being for my Garko collection. The only 3 titles I'm still looking to get of his at the moment is 5 for Hell. There is a Fringe DVD I'm looking to get of it. I am also planning on getting the Shameless Blu-ray of the film The Psychic by Fulci, which Garko plays a supporting role in. And the only Western I think of his that's still out on DVD I still need to get is Price of Death. where he plays the character of Silver. It was supposed to actually be a sequel to the Peter Lee Lawrence film Killer Caliber 30 2, but it somehow ended up being made into a Garko film where he plays the same sort of character. But that's it for this one. Hope it was enjoyable to anybody who sees it, and I'll see y'all soon. Adios.